Hello, friends, and welcome back to another Tottenham Hotspur match review. This time 2-0 Leicester at home. Not a good result. Not a good result at all, really. Just kind of like, it was coming. It was coming. We had the Liverpool loss, yes. I think people could have expected that. I mean, when you look at this fixture list, right? We had Chelsea, Manchester City, Arsenal, Leicester, Liverpool, etc. Yeah, it was a tough run of fixtures, and I think honestly, when you look at that from an objective point of view, you would say we came out of that okay with the fair amount of points, and we can be happy about that. Manchester City, good result for us. Arsenal, great result for us. Chelsea, decent result for us. The problem is Crystal Palace should have gone 3 points. Liverpool should have gone a draw or a win on another day, maybe. And today, really, we didn't. God, I mean, I can say we didn't deserve to lose, but we kind of deserved to lose. I don't know. It's kind of rough, isn't it? Eh, okay. I mean, let's talk about the lineup because you know we got Ndomble, Gio, Sissoko, Højbjerg. Um, yeah, it was okay. I don't know. Ugh, the thing was, Leicester were really, really good at pressing, and the thing is, you should have a way to work past that, right? The problem is that we don't use the midfield to progress the ball a lot of the time. We do sometimes, but not today. Uh, we were looking for runners in behind. I think we've gotten this notion that the only way we can attack now is to loft a ball over to Son and hope he scores it, which isn't the only way we should attack, in my humble opinion. But what do I know? Anyways, yeah, I wanted to see more through the middle play. I wanted to see more stuff with Ndomble and Gio cutting in and providing through balls and stuff. And we did try. And it was really, really compact in Leicester's area. So, yeah, it was hard to do that. But I think if we're at our best, we can do that against Leicester. It was still an open game. Here's what I'll say. We had chances to score. I think this is my problem, right? I think Jose will come out of this game and say we deserve to win or draw because we had the chances. We had the Son chance. We had the Kane chance. Two Kane chances. And I think we had one more Kane shot. And you would say, on our day we score those. Problem is, we should be creating more chances than that, especially when we're chasing a game. I'll look at how many shots we had on target, but yeah, three. Three shots on target. The Kane header obviously does not count, but yeah. And you would say the Surge foul, terrible. Just why? Why would you make that decision? It's absolutely baffling. I don't understand the decision making. Uh, didn't even go for the ball. Not even close. This is why. This is why I don't like Surge. I was happy he was doing okay. But I also knew in the back of my mind it was very possible that Surge just would have one of these moments. And sure enough, he did. And I hate it, but it happened. And you know what? I still trust Matt Doherty. I said it. I said it. I trust Matt Doherty more than Surge. I do. And no, I can't say that with a straight face. I'm just trying to recover from this situation, if I'm honest. Um, God, Sissoko did not have a great game. I think it was a matter of circumstance. When we're defending, love him. In possession, kind of just not what you need to progress the ball. I think one of the things that's gone with Sissoko is a bit of his athleticism with carrying it. Yeah, yeah, he can provide some good passes sometimes, but his decision making in the final third and stuff is not great. There were multiple times in the second half when Sissoko was playing right back where Bale would make a run or Kane would make a run or etc. And he would see it and be like, I can't play that pass. I know I can't. And so I'm just going to play it backwards. And, I honestly don't blame him. He's not there to do that. I actually thought the Winks sub was a good sub. And it would have been even better if it was for Sissoko if we had a dedicated right back. But we don't have a dedicated right back on the bench, I guess, or we didn't. I don't know. Did we have Doherty on the bench? Because if we had Doherty, he was on the bench. What? Okay. Then I take that back. I think, I don't even know. I don't even know what you do. Maybe you bring, the substitutions. My mind's everywhere. Substitutions. Ndombele for Bale. I understand it, but I hate it because Ndombele was our best player in the first half. Come at me. Only person who can play out of a press. Only person who can do those through balls. Only person who can dribble and provide the ball up the pitch. He can do the role of Giovanni Lo Celso and Tanguy. What I mean by that is he can do the role of progressing the ball from deep and providing those through balls. He's just good. He's just really, really good in Ndombele, and maybe he wasn't fully fit. I don't know, but we needed him, even if, I don't know, for 15 more minutes, whatever. Then we were really unlucky. Gio got injured. He's very injury-prone, Gio, and Lucas came on. So we were effectively doing a 4-2-4. I mean, we kind of reverted back to like the 60s. Like, I understand your like appreciation for the history, Jose, but a 4-2-4, that's ridiculous. I mean, it's ridiculous, but I also understand why it was a 4-2-4. It just kind of looked weird though, because I mean, you got Højbjerg and Sissoko in midfield for a moment until Winks came in. And they aren't the best progressors of the ball, and I wouldn't trust them to just be dedicated central midfielders. I would want someone a bit more inventive in there. Yeah. And I did think, Winks for... I go back on that. I think Winks for Serge is a good substitution. The problem is, I still think you needed someone to pass the ball to Bale, pass the ball to Kane, pass the ball to Son, pass the ball to Lucas. And who would have done that? Ndombele. Maybe Gio. But I don't know. It's unfortunate. I do think Winks was okay when he came on. Didn't really change the game, obviously. But when we're chasing a game 2-0 down, not the best. This is where Jose struggles. This is always where Jose struggles. He's great at defending a lead. He's great at taking the game by force and grasping hold of it and saying, I control this. The problem is when he doesn't control it. I think Leicester controlled this game. They really, you can kind of feel it, right? Just from the off in the first half, like first few minutes we were on top. Then the rest of the half was pretty much Leicester. And up until the 40th minute, we were just out of it. And you could tell Leicester were controlling it. Like, in possession, they were pressuring us. And, sometimes when the other team has possession, you look at our defense and you feel like, oh, we're in control. We didn't look in control today. And similarly, when we were attacking, we looked okay, but we didn't look like we were confident in controlling the game. And I know that's a subjective thing, but that's just what I saw. So that's it. Yeah. I didn't give the man of the match to anyone. No one was good. I think it's harsh to pin it on Bale. He tried. I still don't think he's fully there. I'm trying to think of the solution for Bale. You need Ndombele on the pitch. You really do. That's pretty much it. I'm curious to see whether Jose goes really full strength for Stoke. What happens there? But I don't know. Who do we have next? Because we gotta win it. I think, honestly, Carlos Vinicius would have been a good sub today, but that's just my opinion. We have Wolves. I'm not excited about that one. I'm really not. I think Wolves are good. We can play them. I'm seeming like a freaking stupid. Like I'm not backing the team. I am backing the team. This team is amazing. Trust me. Last night I went to sleep just being like, I can't believe we have Heung-min Son. I cannot believe we have him. Like he is so good. Kane too. I just can't believe that we have a man who's been here for years, who loves the club, who is genuinely like one of the best players in the world on his day. And I can't believe they're here and giving me joy every time I watch them, even in games like today. I have joy even in the misses sometimes just because I love watching the team play, and that's why I'm here. Would I have a lot more joy if we won? Yes. I'm not happy right now. Don't get me wrong. I'm not happy. But I'm trying to be optimistic. I don't want to be AFTV. I want to be a source of optimism. And the source of optimism I'll give you is that I think we came out of this tough run of fixtures relatively well. And if you looked at it purely objectively, you would say we did okay. We really have to find a solution for when we're chasing the games instead of just bringing on wingers. We have to find a solution for, controlling the game in possession. And that's really the only thing we need to do, because if we keep playing like we are, we're going to be found out, and teams are just going to counter us. Not counter us like counter us, counter attack us, but counter us in the way in which we set up. And I think Brendan Rodgers did that today. Let me see if there's any Jose quotes I can see just from here. Mourinho will be coming through in a moment. No quotes yet. That's okay. I wonder what his comments are going to be. They're either going to be, my team wasn't good today, there were players, this wasn't the player that I knew, whatever, like he said about Matt Doherty. Or it's going to be, we should have won this game. So I don't know. We'll see what side of Jose we get today, and we'll see what happens versus Wolves and versus Stoke. Anyways, that's going to be it for today. Go watch The Mandalorian if you haven't. It's a very good show, especially if you love Star Wars like me. Anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you're new, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.